Hi, everyone. Okay, so now let's see if, let me go full screen. Oh, there we go. Okay. Hi, Lori, Kathleen, and Gina. How's it look tonight? Does it look better? Thanks. I think I'm learning this thing. How does it sound? How does it sound? Hi, everybody. Hi, Jordan. How does it, everything, oh, it looks better? Sound looks good? And this is going to be, hey, Barney, are you going to come up? I'm going to drop a link so you can come up and introduce your pet. So if you want to, if the screen's too small for you, so the deal is no complaining, okay? This is all new and no one's allowed to complain, all right? Maybe switch your phone around or whatever. No one's allowed to complain, okay? You can tell me if it's not working, but you can't complain. So everyone's good. Okay, so Barney, if you want to come up and introduce Barney, just click that link and see if you can figure it out. No, people complain. People complain. I used to have that rule on the forum that I had, and I used to say, you're not allowed to complain. And I've never really, I've never really enforced that rule. So I'm looking for the people in behind. Okay, so I have the private chat there. So if someone comes into the joins the, you just zoomed your screen. Okay. See, I like how it highlights comments. Who should we look at? Oh, Newman and Cookie. There's Cookie and Newman over there. Let's see. Barney doesn't complain. Barney never complains. I think Rue's going to be the complainer tonight, though. My birds don't complain. Followers complain. Coco's on my shoulder right now. Here, Coco. Sit down. I gotta go so Rue can see me. Okay, has anyone clicked the link? Okay, let me do the link. Oh, we got Beth here. I see you, Beth. You want to come up? You ready to come up? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I can, yeah.
Okay, there you are. Okay, you don't want to be up there by yourself.
No.
Sorry, I'm trying to do this. So you don't want to have to be up there by
I don't know how to do it.
Okay, there you go. There you go. Okay, let's see. I want to put you. Do you have any pets?
I do. Yep.
Okay, you can start with you.
Me?
Yeah.
I have horses, mules, cats, dogs.
Oh, do you have a farm?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Where is it in?
I'm in Montana.
Canada or?
I live in Montana, out in the country.
Oh, do you like that show? With what's his name? You know the
I don't
show
know.
where they talk about the farms in Montana.
Oh, I didn't know there was one.
Yeah, it's no, the ranches. It's
Oh.
a show with ranches. What is it called?
Oh, Yellowstone?
Yeah.
Yeah, my husband loves it. I've never seen it.
Yeah, because they were saying that normally shows gain popularity in cities, and it kind of spreads out. But
Okay.
with Yellowstone, it gained popularity in Montana, and it spread from there. So.
Oh, yeah, it's very popular. It's a little far-fetched, but it's popular.
It's far-fetched.
Yeah,
Is
it's
there
kind of
actually
far-fetched.
ranches by there? By Yellowstone?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh. Am I the only one that's on tonight?
No, we got Tim.
Because I have no clue how this
Oh, here we
works.
are. Look, there's
There's
Barney.
Barney. He's coming
Oh,
up.
there's Barney. Okay.
Hello, Barney.
Hello, Barney.
How's Barney tonight?
Hi. There's Barney.
Hi, Barney. Does he know that he's on panel?
I think so. It's such a tiny little thing is all I can see, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the not very good part about it. Unless you want to go full on. Is that better?
Oh, yeah, there. Okay. I need my glasses. I couldn't see.
I wonder if you do. I wonder if you go side. Well, there's Barney. Does Barney know he's on camera?
Work.
There's Barney.
It's so cute. Barney.
Oh, Barney.
Hello. Oh, Cookie wants to
talking on
say
the phone?
hi to Barney. Hello. Cookie's saying hi to Barney.
What are you doing?
What's Barney doing today, Tim? Hello. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
That's Cookie.
Hi.
Okay, so
What you doing?
what should we do?
Yeah, the volume's really quiet too. I can't really hear anything.
You can't hear it?
Yeah, I got my volume right up, but it's just super quiet.
Yeah.
Oh, as long as it's not staticky.
No, it's not staticky. Just quiet.
Just quiet?
Hey, don't fling stuff.
Okay, so who else? We got Karen here. Let's bring up.
What you doing? Look, there you are.
Oh, there we go. I'm trying to switch. There's Karen. And we're going to put Karen.
Look, there you are.
I don't know what's wrong with Karen. Okay, I don't know what I'm trying to get.
Hi. Look at you.
5.
Whoa.
I'm trying I'm trying to get so everybody can be. Okay, Karen, who do you have here? I'm trying to get so everybody. There we go. I figured it out. Okay, Karen. Can you hear me?
Thank you.
Okay. What, who do you have? What's your phone?
What you doing, Barney?
I'm not silent. I'm not silent. That noise me.
Barney?
I have Clyde.
What? Karen,
Yeah, all I hear is screeching.
okay, Beth.
Yes.
There.
Yes.
I think
There's Barney.
okay, Karen, you had something on, like a camera or something on, like a mic.
Whoa.
Okay, so we got Beth.
Yep.
Beth is
What
the
you doing?
farm, and Barney is the
Oh,
cockatoo.
going around the side here.
So, Beth in Montana, how many horses do you have?
We have 4 horses, a mule, and a mule.
4 horses. Do you have any
Yeah.
dogs?
1 dog.
1 dog?
Yep.
Do you
And
have
2 cats.
cattle?
What's that?
Do you have cattle?
No, ma'am. I would
Oh.
love to have cattle, but the hubby isn't that nice.
Oh, yeah. Do you rescue any of the horses?
There's Barney.
It's actually, yep. One of them, yep, we rescued.
Yeah. Okay.
A mule.
Karen, you're not on screen only because you had your microphone. Something's wrong with your microphone and it was squealing. Barney,
Oh,
what are you doing tonight?
what is who doing tonight?
Barney.
Oh, Barney.
Who follows Barney? What's Barney doing tonight? Tim? Tim can't hear me.
I don't think he can hear you.
No, he can't hear me. So let's do this. Go back to this. Drink that. There. Okay, so so Karen, you might have a microphone on somewhere else. Let me see. You're the one who is screeching.
Hello, Barney. Does she hear ya? I don't think she can hear ya.
You don't think so?
She's not responding, is she?
No, I'm gonna give her a try again.
Barney.
I can hear, I just can't.
She hear ya? I don't think she can hear ya.
Yes, I can.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, so when I
She's not
turned you
responding,
off,
is she?
when I
No,
turned
I
you
can give her a
off, the mic, the screen
Barney.
stopped.
I can hear, I just can't.
Hear ya? I don't think she can hear ya.
Yes, I can.
Oh.
Okay,
Oh,
so
she's not responding, is she?
oh, this is really crazy.
I can hear, I just can't.
Now it's looping.
Yes, I can.
Where's that?
Hello.
Now it's looping.
Yeah, now it's looping.
How do I
Oh,
get it to
geez.
stop looping?
I don't know.
It's Karen's thing. Is wrong.
Yeah. Yeah.
Karen, do you have another computer on or?
Yeah, I'm just on my little Android phone.
Yeah, I think Karen has another device on that keeps mucking it up.
We kept hearing the same thing over and over.
Yeah, that happened last time too.
Huh.
Okay, so no one is allowed to complain that you can't see. Is Einstein going to take a link?
Is Einstein on? Huh.
Hi, Andrea.
Oh.
I want to show you. I want to show you off. Want to come here?
Is Einstein on?
Yeah,
No, Einstein.
I want to show you off. I want to show you. I want to show you off.
Let's see Andrea's pet.
Einstein on?
Hello.
Let me type this to
My
Karen.
birdie won't come and join me, so you can't see her. Now I can't hear anything.
Yeah, if you can't hear me, you might have something on. Okay, so Andrea, you have a TV on. This is really complicated, guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very.
So
Very.
I think the problem is, yeah. Okay, so we got Liz. Liz is here. Beth, you're the only one who's got a good connection.
Can't believe it either because I'm out in the middle of nowhere.
That must be a Montana thing.
It must be.
There, okay. So we got Beth so far. Beth is successful. Okay, we got that.
Woo.
Welcome, Amy, new to the channel. We're kind of mucking around tonight. And so yeah, so we've got Liz. Liz, do you know you're here? Liz? Okay, let's try Karen again.
Crazy.
There. Let's see, is that better, Karen?
Hear you fine. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Oh, okay.
Okay. There. Oh, you're echoing.
Yeah, and I actually look better too. It's not black and white. Yep, I can hear.
Yeah, you're echoing.
Oh, okay.
You're echoing. I don't know why. Anyways. Okay. Karen echo. Send. Okay. This is crazy. Okay, everyone. Let's ask. Okay, does anyone have a question for Beth? We need to see. Anyone have a question for Beth in Montana with her rescue horses? Maria's here with a prep.
Hi.
Maria's connection's not very good. Okay, so can you hear me okay now, Beth?
I absolutely can. Yep.
Okay, so you're the only one with the good connection. Maria, your connection was echoing, so I don't know why. And Karen's, yours was echoing and looping.
Yeah.
So
When I tell you I am as electronically challenged as they come, I am shocked I'm the only one who's getting it to work.
yeah, that's pretty good. Well, you can't have anything in the back. Right.
Okay.
So we've got, Jeanette wants to know if there's snow in Montana.
There is snow. Yes. There's snow and wind and it's winter full on.
And we got, what colors are the horses and names?
What is it?
What color are the horses?
Well, we have brown and what? Appaloosa. Thank you. My husband is coaching me because I don't know. Appaloosa. They're his horses, not mine. He uses them for hunting. A buckskin sorrel and a mule. I know.
Okay, and so those are the ones. I'm going to give Maria a try again. Maria, can you hear me? Maria's connection's better. Okay, but I can't hear her now. Maria, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, who do you have?
So
This
cute.
is Foghorn Leghorn. Giving kisses?
Foghorn Leghorn?
Oh, so
Yeah, like the big chicken on Looney Tunes.
cute. Yeah.
Oh, you're looping.
This is Foghorn Leghorn.
Is that a bear-eyed too?
Yeah, like the big chicken. Yeah, she's bear-eyed.
Oh, she's bear-eyed cockatoos are really, really, really busy.
Yeah, she's bear-eyed.
Okay, you're echoing too. I wonder why it echoes. I'm gonna have to send into tech support and find out why it's echoing.
Yeah.
Marie, yours is echoing again. Do you have anything open? Like you can't have anything open with no other devices or TV or anything. No.
What colors are the horses? Names of the horses are Bernie, Sourdough. I'm blank. What are the other ones, Dave? Checker and Buck.
I think that's the start tonight.
Bernie, Sourdough.
Okay, I'm gonna turn off Maria because she's echoing.
What?
And I'm gonna put Karen on and see if that helps.
Can you hear me now?
Can you hear
Yeah.
me now?
And I'm not echoing?
No.
Ooh. I shut off Facebook, so maybe that was the problem.
You what? What did you do?
I logged off of Facebook.
Okay. Okay, maybe that's it. Okay.
Maybe.
Let's see, Marie. See, Maria, if you log off of Facebook, it won't echo.
Or not log off, but I just closed it.
Oh, closed it. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So okay, I want to hear about your conure.
My conure? This
Yeah.
is Clyde.
Clyde. How old is Clyde?
He'll be 3 in February. I got him as a rehome when he was a year old.
Already a year? He must have been, why? Because he was noisy or?
It was a mom and a daughter, and they just didn't have time for him. And he was in the center of the house, though, so he felt like he got attention, but they didn't feel like they were giving him enough. So
Yeah,
he's a pretty good boy.
Sometimes they think that they should be paying attention to them all the time, but not always. But he's young, so he's probably really active.
Yeah, he's a busy boy. He likes to bite fingers.
Oh, does Conure have hard bites?
Yeah. I pretty much use a towel with my hand, but he doesn't bite my arms or anything else, just my fingers. Right, Clyde. He'll turn around and he'll snuggle. He likes to snuggle up. Lots of snuggling.
Not so snuggling. Well, they're cuddly. Do they lay down?
He doesn't. He likes to crawl under blankets though, and he'll crawl under the newspaper in his cage, and play peekaboo. He's busy.
They're pretty playful too, right?
Yeah, he is. He loves walnuts.
Would you recommend owning a conure?
I mean, you definitely have to be a bird person to own one because they've got multiple personalities and they'll bite your neck or whatever they want. At the same time they're snuggling.
A good first time bird for someone?
Nope.
I don't know. I had a cockatiel. I had cockatiels before him, and I liked them too. But I didn't know all the rules of the bird world back then. There was no internet, so they got strictly seed diet and didn't get let out a lot. So
yeah, I think that's normal.
Yeah. So Clyde's getting a whole different treatment. He gets chop every day, and he's on pellets with a little bit of a sunflower seed mix and. Not sunflower, safflowers. So,
what about? Okay, let's Maria. It's not echoing. How old is your cockatoo?
She's 32.
32.
Well, she'll be 31 and a half.
31 and a half.
Yep,
And are you her first home or not?
I am. I'm her
You are?
mommy. From 5.5 weeks old, I've had her.
How is she with other people?
In the beginning, she was really good, but I think she got traumatized when she was close to 2. I used to live above a jazz bar, and it was an old like 1800s building actually, and everyone had skeleton keys, and I think some of the kids whose parents and grandparents lived there used to come in when I wasn't there, and because I'd find things moved around in my apartment, and she was very friendly with the children. But one time I came home from work, and the kids came to see me, and all of a sudden she was petrified of the kids, and the bottom of her cage was covered with feathers.
Oh
So
no.
it wasn't like molting feathers. I mean, it was plucked feathers. So
Oh.
after that, she was not as friendly. Like I used to take her down to the jazz bar, and she loved everyone. She had no fear. But now she's a lot more fearful of people.
Well, that's too bad. But she
I
doesn't have to be
know.
around people, right?
Yeah, and like you can see how much she started plucking, and I've had her to several vets, and uh, they more or less said it's either sexual frustration or just psychological. So I noticed it like after the time that the kids had been in my apartment. Are you giving kisses?
Well, they say that. Well, I've never seen an older bear eye two not plucked, by the way. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, they're always plucked.
But she's been doing it since she's about 2. It's just as she gets older, I guess they don't grow back in anymore.
Yeah, the feather follicles. The feather follicles are damaged, right?
Yeah.
And would you recommend getting a bear-eyed cockatoo as a pet?
If you're like committed, my boyfriend gave her to me. I think it was kind of a way of maybe postponing my biological clock or something.
Right.
Uh, and having her as a baby was enough. I was working 2 jobs, and rushing home to like hand feed her. I hand fed her for a year, and on
A
her
year.
first birthday, yeah, she actually didn't want it anymore. I mean, I had been giving her solid food, but I thought as long as she'll take the syringe, I'll keep giving her the formula because I figured it was filled with nutrients and so forth. But when she turned 1, she didn't want it anymore.
Yeah, they're hellions, those birds. I knew a few people who
Are you
had
hiding?
one of those, and they didn't last long in the house.
Yeah, she's a commitment. I mean, I've had parakeets then, budgies, to keep her company, just so that there'd be someone else there. And my budgies were hand-fed babies when I got them too. But she wanted nothing to do with the budgies. So
Oh,
my last little guy died about a year ago. I haven't had a budgie in a while. And you
Budgies
like
are
that, don't you? Because then you're just the queen bee.
Beth, do you think you'd
Yeah.
ever get a bird? Is that why you follow us, or?
Yeah. I'm absolutely love nothing more than to have some birds, but I I still work, and I'm concerned that they require a lot of time, and because I'm away all day, that would be detrimental. So I feel like I should wait.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, that's a question I wonder if you can answer. I mean,
Like,
do they do okay if they're home alone all day? I mean, don't they need a lot more stimulation than that?
Well, I guess it depends on the bird. Like, I'm gone out of the house about 6 hours a day. How long are you gone?
I work 4 days a week from 8 to 4.
Oh, that's fine, I think.
That would
If
be
the
okay.
if the cage is big enough and there's good
Huh?
toys.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. If you have a nice big cage, like the biggest cage you can afford,
Uh-huh.
and lots of toys and lots of things to do, I mean, they'll be fine.
Okay. Yeah, I would love nothing more than to have one. And even maybe another two. Would they do better if there was company?
Depends on if you're buying them from babies. Maybe you could get two together, but
I was kind of hoping to rescue them.
two separate cages. So
Okay.
I think birds should have a friend. Only even
I
if they
think so
don't
too.
love them or if they hate them, they still have like a
Well,
different.
I'm just thinking I should probably rescue them because I'm an old lady and I don't know that I could be alive for them.
Right. Yeah. No, lots of older people get birds. You're not an old lady.
Yeah, you're not an old lady.
I feel ancient.
Actually, it's older women mostly who get birds. It's like women whose kids all grown and gone.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's. I'm glad to hear that. I'm gonna have to
I mean, I wouldn't run
go
out
ahead
with
and
a baby African gray,
do an African gray.
like a baby one.
Uh-huh.
I would get an older African gray that's like 25 or something.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure if I think there might be a rescue somewhere in Montana. I've looked into it.
I think there is.
I think there is.
An Amazon parrot like Cookie. There's lots of those that are ready that need homes, and
Oh,
African grays and conures like Karens, and of course cockatoos like Maria.
okay. Yeah, I think Cookie is an absolute doll.
Yeah, he is. They actually bite really hard.
Oh, well,
They're used to being bit.
I probably deserve it if I get bit.
Yeah,
He's always so frumpy looking.
yeah.
He is so.
And Cookie's really cute, aren't you, Cookie? Wonder if I did this. No, I can't.
We're gonna
Oh,
get
got it.
comfortable
Oh,
enough to be handheld.
Hey.
Clyde is giving everybody their back.
So I would think, or what other? There's a really nice rescue that's either in Montana or a state close by, and I can't remember what it is. Something Friends.
Yeah, I think is it not Best Friends, is it?
Yeah, I think it is.
The best, yeah, I think that's like in Utah. I think.
Oh, how close is
Best
that to
Friends.
Montana?
Well, I mean, it's all the same. But yeah, I think that I could definitely go there and come home with several animals.
Yeah. That's supposed to be a really nice place. I've heard of that.
Yeah, I think I used to donate to them all the time, but then I lost. Somehow they just stopped sending me materials. I don't know. I lost touch.
Oh, okay. Karen, is there a rescue close to you that you go to or anything?
I think there's one down in Muscatine, Iowa, but I've never been to it. I'm actually close enough to Birds and Beaks in Michigan. I'm like exactly 3.5 hours away. Oh, okay. And I was going to go there, but then I found Clyde, and he was in Wisconsin, so it was a lot closer.
How did you find him? Was he on?
Yeah, they had him on I don't know. I found him on Facebook on like a conure page, and they actually let the advertisement work, and I found him and snatched him up. So I got like a full size, a nice big cage for him and him for $100.
Oh wow!
Yeah. So see, Beth, if you look on Craigslist or Kijiji or whatever, they have birds too. People rehome their birds that way.
Yeah, I have to do that. It just breaks my heart to see that. I worry some nasty people are going to get the birds. It keeps me up.
The rescue. I used to be like that too. I couldn't go on any of those sites because then I'd want to take them all, right?
Yeah, I feel so bad for them.
Yeah.
I just know that, that's Michigan is Birds and Beaks, but they do a lot of thorough researching on they snoop people's pages and they check them out pretty thorough before they adopt out. So
Okay,
Oh,
good.
that's good. What about Maria? Is there a rescue close to where you live?
You know, I'm not sure. I think I looked it up a while ago, and I think the one that popped up the most that I saw was the one in Rhode Island that had that terrible fire.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that was awful.
I'm in Pennsylvania,
Mhm.
so there probably are some, but I can remember looking up bird rescues. But the one that I think I saw the most was the Rhode Island one.
Okay. I have to. Yeah, my sister was telling me there's one in Florida, and then I saw it might have been on your page, Janita. You guys were talking about it turned out to be a really horrible situation.
Oh, that one, yeah,
It was in Central Florida or something.
yeah. Did
And
you
I
go
was
there?
like, oh God, I'm glad I didn't go there, look into them.
Yeah.
Peekaboo.
I don't think they really let many people in, actually.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, because my sister was doing research for me because she wants me to get a bird so badly. So she's trying to help me out.
Does your sister have a bird?
No, she's got 10 cats but she's a cat person. She's kind of a cat lady.
That's funny.
I know. Can you imagine 10 cats?
Yeah, no, I couldn't.
Like, I know, right?
I think people love cats. My stepmother was a cat lady,
Yeah.
and she would
I-
like have cat statues and
Oh,
cat
wow.
books and cat toys and cat TV, and she'd wear cat
I-
earrings and shoes with cats and.
I love my kitties, but I'm I'm not a cat lady.
Yeah, I have 9 cats, but they all live in the barn except one, and she's a 3-legged cat that I rescued
Oh.
from my barn.
So cute. Rescued
Oh,
from the
so you
barn.
have
Wow.
what kind of animals do you have outside, Karen? Just cats?
Oh no, we have a farm, so we have a cow calf operation, and I used to have horses, but I don't have those anymore. I've had sheep. Right now, I have chickens and ducks and the cats, and I have golden retrievers outside in a kennel. So.
Well, how long does it take you to care for all those animals? My God.
Well, I got a pattern down, especially when it's as cold as it is right now. It's probably only a half hour outside.
Really?
But our kennel is heated, so I can sit inside with the dogs and talk to them and stuff. They don't the Goldens don't come inside. They were breeders, but they're not breeding. They're older now.
Oh, okay.
They like their life. They're used to being in the kennel and they're happy. So
Yeah, a lot of animals like to live like that. How many Goldens do you have?
well, I have 3. I lost when Floyd went into the hospital. I had a female that died from pyometra. And then about 2 weeks after that, my old 13-year-old house cat died. So I was listening to you on all your sadness, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm right there with you.
No, sorry.
I just scrolled down and saw that other people were waiting to get
Oh,
in
yeah.
the room. Sorry.
There you go.
There's Anthony. He's got his 2 dogs. Let's see Anthony's dogs.
Yes, Otis. Otis, you're on TV. Otis. Otis Oliver. Otis. We gotta figure this out. This whole online thing. Oh my God, Otis, my baby doll. That's Otis Oliver.
What's Otis doing tonight?
He's hanging out. He just had his dinner. We went for a walk. Now he's chilling. And then Milo is over here. Let's go see Milo. Hi guys.
Hi, Anthony.
Oh, Anita.
Coco shirt on.
I do. I love my shirt. Where's Milo? Oh, there's Milo. Milo's the boss. Milo.
Is he?
Milo, come on. You're on TV now.
He's tired.
You're on live TV.
Look at Milo.
He's. Oh, Milo. Otis just took my hat off with his tongue because my hair's all messed up. Oh, come on, Milo.
His dogs are so spoiled.
Yeah, they are. They're good boys, though. Otis was a rescue. They're both rescues. and then
Oh,
Milo
both
is a
rescues?
stray. Both
And
rescues.
how old are they? They're older, right?
Yeah, Milo just turned 9, and well, he's no, not just turned. He's 9.5, and Otis is 7.5. My babies.
Yeah, they're still young. Those small dogs, they live a long time, right?
Yeah, I plan on it. I can't even think about that. So yeah, you got to be around like till like you're 50, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
We all wish.
We all do. That's right.
Kathy must have her bird tonight.
I have a bird. Yeah, let's see.
Milo, you're on TV. You
Kai?
got to do something.
There's Kai.
And where's Anthony? There we go. Oh, there we go.
That was cool. Thanks, Anita.
Yeah. Oh, you don't go away.
I'm not going away.
Okay. So Kathy has her bird with us too.
Yes.
Let's see.
There's Kai. Oh,
Kai.
say that's Kai. Come on, up.
Oh, my
It's bedtime for Kai almost.
Oh, so
They'll
Kai's
love
staying up
scritches.
late.
Yeah. He is. You want to hop up? Come on, hop up. Say no, I don't
Who
want to
else
hop
is
up.
here?
There's Kai.
Oh, he's cute. See, Kai looks like Maria's bird.
Oh, you on TV?
Yes. And he's got feathers now. When I first got him, he had no feathers at all. And now he's got lots of feathers. Don't you, big boy?
He's pretty.
I do.
Would you recommend a Goffin cockatoo to anybody?
I was told before I got him, he's my first bird, to never get a cockatoo. But like someone else said, I'm old. My kids are grown, and I can give him all my time. And if you're willing to invest the time and the money and the doctor's visits, and, you know, it's like having another kid.
Yeah.
Yes, he is wonderful. He is not snippy. I teach school. I've told you this. He goes to class with me every day. He didn't today because it was 19 degrees in Mississippi. That's ridiculous, but it was just too cold.
Cold.
Yeah, but normally he has his favorites in the classroom. He comes off his cage and walks over to him and climbs up their pants leg and sits on the desk with them. You know, so he's a good bird. Very social. Very needy.
Like sometimes, like when you're older and you get a bird when you're older, you kind of obsess over them. Like I was like totally obsessed.
Yeah, I'm pretty obsessed.
We are, yeah.
We were at the vet yesterday just for a beak and toenail trim, a pedicure and a facial.
How much does that usually cost you?
Well, I have boxers. I rescue boxers, and they're always sick. They have cancer. They have also. So my vet usually cuts me a really good deal.
Oh, good.
And he's so I paid $25 yesterday, and we were there talking to the vet 30 minutes. He was looking at him, checking the follicles. We were talking about that on his tummy, and he said most of those are sealed. But he's 25. He's not a new bird.
Right.
So,
yeah.
But he's a good boy. He's tired. He's already had supper and he's ready for bed.
Anthony, what do you spend on your two dogs? Like, I know you spend a lot on your two dogs, getting them groomed and stuff. Do you think having two little dogs?
They get groomed every 4 weeks, and it's about $120 with tip. And I take them in all the time. You know, if they need if they're not acting normal, just for peace of mind. You know, because they can't talk. So I take them in probably once every 2 or 3 months. Milo actually has a little growth in his eye. So he got a laser about 2 months ago. He's going to get one on March 2nd. It's not hurting his vision, and it's a little deformed, you know, his eye. But the doctor thinks that this next laser will make that go away and stop whatever's growing. So it's good. Those are like $1,300 every time. But they're my boys. They're my kids. I don't have kids, so they're my loves of my life. These two little boys.
How much do you spend on your bird? Is it a lot, or like your bird doesn't look like he's got problems?
Knock wood. I mean, other than the feather plucking, she's been really healthy. So, you know, in the beginning when she was plucking, and we were taking her around to various vets, and there were lots of tests, and they were all pretty much inconclusive. You know, I invested in a fluorescent light, you know, to put on top of her cage, and various diets. I use the Harrisons and is it the Laughabers bird balls and other little bit of seed, little bit of Zupreme,
Come here.
fruits, vegetables. She's not real. She doesn't eat a lot of that. She plays with it more than eats with it.
So what
But
would you
when she
say it
sees
cost you to have her a month?
per month, it would be very low.
Like $100 or whatever?
Yeah, yeah. You know, like I said, knock wood. What do you have to say about that?
So
Oh,
Maid,
another green.
there's
Another
no
green
line
here.
Maid made it on. Let's put Maid front and center. Let's put her right. There we go. Hi, Maid. So
Oh, look at
the Conure
Aw.
baby all the time.
Clyde says hi.
Hi.
Hi, Clyde.
How's Clyde?
This is
today?
so neat.
How's Clyde? today?
Clyde's so cute.
He is so cute.
How long have you had Clyde?
What is your bird's name, Mabe?
Clyde.
Oh, Clyde. I've had Clyde for 2 years. I got him at the beginning of COVID.
Oh, Karen's name.
Cool.
Okay, Mabe. What's Mabe's bird name? Mabe.
I don't think we can hear her.
Does she have her volume on?
But there, can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, okay. His name is Lucas.
Luca?
Yeah, Lucas. Lucas.
Lucas.
Yeah.
Is he a standard green cheek?
Yeah, he has red. So it's like pretty much his name is like red, yellow, green chick, side chick, something like that. I don't know. He has a long name.
Yeah, Clyde is a yellow-sided turquoise green cheek.
Yeah, and yeah, because he has red on his chest, like pretty on the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How old is
How many
he?
types of conures are
He's
there?
gonna be 3.
Oh, he's the same age as Clyde.
Yeah, I mean, I figured because I rescued him. I found him outside my house.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That
Wow.
was a big deal.
Yeah, he has a little bit of issues, like respiratory issues. So I always have to check him like to the bed.
So you found him outside your house, and then you kept him.
Yeah, I kept him. Yeah, he didn't have any like band or anything, so I don't know where he came from.
And he was your first bird, so you had to learn all about birds.
Yeah, I learned it on your website on Avian Avenue. Yeah, it helped me. Mm-hmm.
This is so cool.
It's
Yeah,
good
it
one.
is, huh?
Isn't it? Hi, Mabe.
Hello.
And we got faces to put the names to, right?
I know. This is like so neat. I'm glad you did this.
Yes.
I mean, wow.
Well, we don't have many viewers, but that's okay. This is interesting for other people, right?
I cannot see the other ones. I only see myself on the screen.
That's because I put you front and center. So we'll put you
Oh,
down.
okay. Oh, there you go. Hello.
So see, there we go.
Where do you live, Mabe?
I live in California.
Oh,
Yes.
warmer.
Yeah, it is. But right now it's cold.
Is it?
What's
Don't
the
do that.
temperature in California now?
I think right now it's like, let me see. I don't really follow temperature, so it's like 53.
Ooh,
I don't. Yeah, it's kind of cold for me.
Yeah, Carrie's right. What's this? Carrie's right. Lucas is bona fide rescue from the streets of LA.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he is. He's molting, so but he doesn't let me help him.
We should call it. Is he like a Compton bird?
He's a what?
Compton. Isn't Compton in LA?
No. I'm in Los Angeles.
Oh, Los Angeles.
Yeah.
That
So
is
right by
LA.
downtown LA.
Right downtown. I know. I worry about you getting from work.
Yeah, I know. I'm okay, thank you.
Also, actually,
Jerome?
Maeve has her phone sideways,
Oh,
so
he bite me.
he bite you on camera.
Yeah, he does. He doesn't like it. I try to help him, but he doesn't like it.
Sideways.
Yeah, I'm
We
not gonna
need
help you.
Gwyneth to come up with all her sheepdogs.
Yeah.
Gwyneth has sheepdogs, and she has a lot of them. She won't come up.
Mm.
Oh,
That's okay. She'll get the nerve one day.
Say
okay, I
hi,
have a
Leon.
question.
Hi, Cookie.
Pardon me?
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
Okay. My bird, this white thing, loves Harrison's mash. Does it hurt to give him a little bit twice a day? Or should it only be once a day?
I give it twice a day.
Okay. Well, he's been getting it twice a day. He eats pellets. He eats the Lefebvre ball, whatever those are. And he hates
Nutriberries.
everything green. Yeah, he eats Supreme pellets. But he loves the mash. And he hates everything green.
Well, that's good if he likes the mash. It's healthy.
Yeah, when I took him to the vet, I told the vet
You have
that
kiss?
he was eating all that. And he said, well, he looks great. So,
No.
what's the difference in a bare-eyed cockatoo and a Goffins cockatoo?
Craziness. Yeah, do you know the answer, Maria?
I think it's just the genus. She has more of a bare patch around her eye, and it could be
Yeah.
the location. I think the bare-eyeds are in Australia and also in Indonesia, I think. But
Yeah,
they're part of like what's called the Corella family, but they're
Mhm.
about the same size. And I got to tell you, since we've been watching Coco, she's getting very tricksy like Coco, aren't you? She's
It's rubbing off.
Coco's the queen.
Coco.
Yes.
She is.
Oh, there is
Hello,
Coco.
What's he saying?
Hello, Kai.
He's saying
Say hi,
daddy.
Coco.
Maria?
Hello, Daddy?
She says a bunch of things. Although she doesn't talk as much as she used to. Now she's saying I'm a baby. But sometimes she says mommy. When I lived at that jazz bar back when I was younger, 32 years ago, she talked, or I should say, she spoke in English a lot more. But since I have a house now, she doesn't talk as much. And she used to mimic, like I used to have people coming over all the time. So she would actually mimic the door. She'd go, come on in. Remember, I used to tell people to come in and you didn't even know who they were.
Oh, that's
And
terrible. Let him
yeah, she
train
doesn't
it.
talk as much.
You, Milo.
You're
It's
sick.
okay.
You're the
So
baby.
would you get you wouldn't get another bird. Would you get another bird, Cassie?
Would I get another bird?
Yeah.
No.
Maria,
I
would
mean,
you get another bird?
That's a tough call. I'll tell you, like having her all these years, and now that she doesn't, she's not as friendly to other people. Like my boyfriend, he's daddy, so she tolerates him, but to travel or to do things, it's difficult to find a sitter. And I've never really boarded her anywhere that I'd just be afraid of that. So
Yeah.
I'm on the fence with that.
Okay,
Like
we gotta
I
get Danny.
would probably get another budgie to keep her company. But as far as another cockatoo, I mean, I think about that sometimes. Who's going to go first? She or me?
Well, that's why I say I would never get one because I'm old.
Yeah.
And I will not be Kai's last owner. He's 25. And I don't think I'll be his last owner.
No. What about
So-
Did you get another bird?
Oh no,
No.
I'm good with him. He takes a lot of my time. He's really needy.
What about you, Anthony? Would you get more dogs?
You know, when Milo and Otis pass, I'm gonna need some time because they're the loves of my life. But you know, I want to help and rescue and enhance, you know, an animal's life. So I would.
What about you, Karen? Would you get another bird?
Only if I want to get a divorce. Yeah, no, I would probably not get another bird unless something happened to Clyde.
Yeah.
This girl here is Molly. Say hi, Molly.
Oh, there's Molly. Hi, Molly.
Or maybe I wouldn't get any more pups, but I would get a bird. So
You'd get a bird. There's Molly.
Maybe.
Hi, Molly.
so.
She's
I have
tired.
to leave camera.
Cute puppy.
Nice to meet you guys.
Are
have
you
to go?
leaving me?
Yeah, I have to turn off the camera. I have to
Okay. All right. Bye.
go. Okay.
Hi.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, so let me do. Who's that? Okay. This this thing that I'm using is really tricky. So
It is tricky, but it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's better than last
I
time.
think I'm live on YouTube, but I'm too scared to look because I haven't looked.
No,
So
you're on
we-
YouTube. I was trying to find the link until you send it, so I went to YouTube. So it's all working good.
But we can't
So
make
I'm
any
live on
comments
YouTube
if
right
we're
now,
on.
too?
I think you need a computer, like a desktop. I'm on my phone.
Oh, okay.
Me too.
Maybe
Okay.
not. I don't know.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm on a laptop, and there's a place for a private chat there.
Yeah, it's
Oh, you're-
private chat, but we can't like reply to the people that are commenting. I see.
Oh, yeah, no.
Oh, it's the private chat is for the people that are on panel.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if someone got rowdy, I'd like type something. Get off. No, I wouldn't do that.
They got ready to delete.
Okay, so we've got Liz wants to come up, and we need to make sure Liz has her Facebook closed. I know she's got her camera the other way, so I don't know if she's ready.
I don't know how to fix it. You can see my living room.
Nice living room.
Nice
Yeah.
living
Thank you.
room.
See my poinsettia?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
I can.
How do you fix it? I'm trying.
No.
I don't know. I don't even know how to flip mine to the other side, like
Uh-uh.
to see the boys. So
I
I'm
mean,
like,
I got my microphone working. So how do I fix the other one?
I want to know how you got it turned around.
I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what. I don't know. I don't know, man. I've been spending quite a bit of time just to try and get this done.
you did a good job. You're on.
Well, I'm on, but the wrong way. So how do you think? Does anyone know how to fix it?
I'm trying to figure that out for you.
Oh, hold
So-
on. Here's my cat.
Okay.
Can you guys see my cat?
It's dark.
It
Put
is
on the big
dark.
screen.
How do you do a big screen? Up. She left.
Anita has to put you up there.
Any ideas, guys?
Do you see a camera on your
Oh.
I turned off the camera. I turned on the camera, but it doesn't turn it around.
Yeah.
Right, because I put my camera on, and then I thought I put it on me, and then it popped up with my living room.
Hmm.
Oh, I don't
So you've
know.
done what we all want to do, and you.
Well, maybe try leaving and coming back.
You're on a laptop?
No, I'm on my phone.
Well, there should be just the same way you would take a picture. There should be the circle, the little arrows.
On mine either.
But I don't know. I don't see anything on my laptop that would turn anything around.
I mean, I have edit name, change avatar, which is what I went to. So, I don't know. I might lose you guys. Let me see.
Well, maybe turn your camera around before you come out. Come on.
All right. So, according to my phone, I'm on me. Let's see if this works.
Your Bradley cat.
I see your.
What is your Bradley cat?
Nope.
No way. I don't want to be part of this.
Hi, Ho Cookie.
What we got here? This is actually really cool that people. Good night, Sharon. That they can create technology like that, eh?
Yeah.
It's neat.
Don't you think? We've got some cute dogs in the house. I gotta see these.
You gonna come up?
Here's a pretty puppy.
Gwinnett, you have to take your clothes and Facebook.
Thank you, Kai.
You can't have Facebook on.
Come on. Come on.
Here's a pretty puppy.
Come on.
I don't think she knows she's up camera.
Come on. You can do it. Come on.
I can't get it. I can't get you on there.
Hooray. There you go.
What?
There's Lulu. There's Lulu.
I can't get you on there.
Okay, so she's not.
No.
Okay, let's turn her off and shrink her. And there we go. Who's here now? We've got. Oh. He has another. So I have to mute her. Okay, so anyone else have any good things to talk about? Or?
I have a question. Do you call Rue Lou sometimes? Because I'm confused on that.
Yeah. Oh, she's got a long history of names.
Okay.
She came, I was going to name her Lucky Lou, which is stupid. So I called her Lou. Or no. I don't know what I called her. And then she started calling herself Tito Lou. Tito Lou. Tito Roo. And then then she stopped calling herself that. So I just started, starts calling herself Rue. So I just call her Rue, Lou, or whatever. The same bird.
Got it. Well, I knew that Lucky Lou passed away, and I'm just like, why is she calling Rue Lou? I'm so confused.
Yeah, so that's why. And Cookie has two names.
Cookie is so adorable.
Actually, the vet knows him as Cujo.
Cujo.
Cujo spelt the bad way.
Cujo the biter?
Yeah, the killer dog.
The killer dog. Hey, what are you doing? Are you cute?
I don't know what's going on. I don't know if I'm live on YouTube. Can someone look? I can't tell if I'm live on YouTube or not. I don't think I am.
I'm on Restream.
I think that I would see comments if they were from YouTube and Facebook. Yeah. They should together because that's what Marsha did. Gwyneth, you have a bad connection. There's no bars. It's a red bar. There we go.
Want to get a Nutriberry?
Let's see, what else do we got? Questions do we have? Beth is thinking of getting a bird. Karen is not going to get another bird. Maria won't get another bird. Maria, have you seen the wild cockatoos destroying things in Australia?
I'm sorry, I only caught part of that. The wild cockatoos in Australia.
The wild bare-eyed cockatoos destroying stuff. I guess they
I've
descend
seen
on
some
places
photos.
and they just totally.
True.
Because they're really they destroy tons of stuff.
Really?
Oh, Andrea's watching us from Facebook, from YouTube.
I know I just read something. Aborigines consider them kind of sacred and use their feathers, which I didn't know. I didn't say I wouldn't get another bird. I mean, my boyfriend actually has tried to talk me into macaws, and he actually wanted me to rescue an African gray, where the owner died of cancer. But I work 10, 12 hours a day. And I said, not until you build me a bird room on the house will I consider getting another large bird. So it's not totally out there. I mean, I had, and as a matter of fact, another friend of mine actually just offered, she knew a lady that was getting too elderly to take care of her gray. And I just, in order to be the right kind of parent, I had to say no,
Yeah.
So.
African grays aren't that needy, but Marsha's Einstein seems kind of needy.
Yeah. When I considered getting a bird, this was back in 1990. I used to be a librarian, so I did all sorts of research, reading all about them and visiting bird places. There used to be more in my area. There aren't hardly any anymore. I'm in the Pocono Mountains in Pennsylvania, and there's very few bird places or pet shops. But there were at that time, there were at least 3 or 4. And I fell in love with a bare-eyed very early on that just came right up to me and wanted to preen my hair. And we didn't adopt that. Well, we didn't buy that one. That was at a bird store. But my boyfriend got foghorn down in Florida. Where'd you go?
You're
She's
on
off the
YouTube
perch.
live still.
There she is.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I am broadcasting on YouTube too, guys. Well, that's cool.
Just check that. I lost you for a second. I just tried to figure out how to get back in. Got to open another browser. I'm wrong.
You had to open another browser?
Yeah, or else it doesn't let me have the microphone won't work. So I open another browser, boom. So I'm getting to be a ninja at this.
Carrie's been to Australia. Carrie, was there cockatoos destroying stuff in Australia? She'll tell us. She's in the chat. She's not coming up. I don't know why. Oh, Barbara. She was in Australia, she said. I don't know. Any of you guys would like to go to Australia?
Yeah, I would.
Do you? I saw Linda Plumstead on Macaws and More. She raises macaws.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would. My dream vacation would be to go visit her.
Her macaw. I think macaws sell for a fortune in Australia.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like
10, right now, they're going through summer and it's like 110 degrees Fahrenheit there. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Linda's watching on YouTube.
On TV.
Oh, so we see both. Okay, good.
So they can see the cockatoo. That's who they want to see.
I don't know how to. You know what? I'd love to go, but I don't want that airplane ride. I'm too scared.
Yeah.
I would be scared of the spiders.
If you've got busy legs, you're always need to be busy, that would be a nightmare flight.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it?
Yes. It's a long flight. Probably a couple of flights, right?
Yeah, like 10 hours. Wouldn't it take 24 hours to get there?
I think you fly into Hawaii and then you go from Hawaii to Australia. I'm not sure.
Oh. You could stop over in Hawaii. That'd be fun.
It is.
Just
Yeah,
in the
Hawaii.
boat.
Let's have a field trip, y'all.
Yeah, there we go.
I'm game. Anywhere that it's not 10 below zero, yeah, I'll go.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, well, I think it's too hot there. Would you go surfing there?
I would
It is
try it.
I'd go see the Great Barrier Reef, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Someone said that they put eggs on everything there. So I don't like eggs. So I was kind of like, well, I don't know if I'll go.
Yeah. No eggs for Danita.
I think we could take care of that.
Yeah.
Like if
We
they
should
put
go ahead
eggs
and
on
go.
everything. And they don't put the eggs in the refrigerator.
Ooh.
Eggs don't need to be in the refrigerator unless they're washed.
Exactly.
Oh.
Eggs don't need to be in the refrigerator unless they've been washed.
Learn something new.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think
How
I could eat
good
an
for?
egg.
Anyway,
Oh, they're good for at least 3 to 4 weeks, as long as they're
Oh.
kept at room temperature.
Oh,
Okay. Do you eat warm eggs?
Yep.
Yeah.
Eggs. Hmm?
Right now, I have frozen eggs because I can't get them fast enough. They freeze and they crack.
Oh.
You freeze
where are
eggs?
you?
What do you
They
do?
freeze out in the coop.
You eat your duck's eggs too?
I sell my duck eggs. They're like, I get like $5 a dozen for them. For people that are allergic to chicken eggs, they can eat duck eggs.
Yeah,
What
we
do
have
duck
ducks
eggs
and-
taste like?
They're kind of wild tasting. I'm not a fan of them. I can bake with them, but I don't want them in an egg sandwich.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, isn't that interesting? So now we've learned something about eggs and birds and dogs.
Lots of good stuff in each other. So this is very cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so Anthony, tell me something that you've learned from your two dogs that you didn't know.
From Milo and Otis, their unconditional love for each other. They've been together 7.5 years. Milo was a little stray that a neighbor found, adopted him. And then a couple of months, I adopted Otis at 8 weeks, and they grew up together, personalities and unconditional love. I've never experienced that because I've never had two dogs, so they're they're best friends. It's amazing.
Yeah.
So
That's the best part. If you have best friend dogs, that's the greatest thing ever.
they're best friends. And Milo, he's like the tough guy. He's taught Otis the tough guy. And now Otis, every time he sees, not every dog, but some dogs, he gets all he bows up and barks and stuff like that, jumping, just because he wants to play with them. Then Milo will go rah, and bite his snout and try to rein him in. And I'm like, you did that.
That's funny.
They're silly. They're the best boys.
So, okay, let's see, Kathy's turn. So what did you learn about your bird that you didn't know before when you got it?
I had no idea how social a bird was. I started watching you and learning about birds a year or so ago. And I previously had thought you get a bird, it's in a cage, and that's what a bird is.
Yeah.
But then, as I researched, as I watched you, I learned that birds have personalities, that birds they're trainable. And so then here comes a cockatoo that even the vet, they said, don't get a cockatoo. And so I did. He's amazing. People don't realize how the personality that a bird has. My family, who thinks I'm totally insane, I've won them over. It's like, oh, well, we're coming up. Oh, bring the bird. You know, it used to be,
Yeah.
are the dogs coming? Now it's like, oh, bring Kai, because
Yeah.
you know, he interacts and has a personality. So that's what
Right.
I
Realize
learned.
until you have one.
Yeah,
What
he's a
about
cool
you,
bird. I
Maria?
love it.
What about you, Maria?
Well, she taught me a lot about love and uh, commitment, responsibility. I got her when I was, I don't know, 20 something and 26,
Yeah.
I think. So,
Wow, she
uh,
did
Young.
you through all the hard years.
yeah. So, it sort of changed my perspective on, going out, like I said, I worked 2 jobs, but it made coming home more worthwhile. You come home to someone who's just so happy to see you and love you and just wants to be with you. And I'll say sometimes, like, if I'm having a bad night, or I've been something sad happen, she senses that, and some of the things she'll do or say, when she knows that I'm sad,
Oh,
it's
really?
remarkable. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Like, I have never said I love mommy, but she picked that up. I'll say I love baby, I love you,
Oh.
but she will say I love mommy. And I remember with one of the classes I was taking with my professor, and he was talking about how parrots only mimic. And I had to correct him and say, well, they do mimic quite a lot, but they are capable. And I know there was the African gray, I think it
Alex.
was Alex, yeah, with Dr. Pepperberg, where he actually could say, get out of the way, or I can't see, or, she's not at that level, but she says some things sometimes, or she's in trouble when she chews something up that she's not supposed to, or made a mess on something. Sometimes she'll be real quiet and sweet, and she'll just look at me. She'll put her head down and scratch and say, I love mommy. I'm like, what did you do? I know that
You
you did
little suck
something.
up.
Yep, exactly.
So we've got Liz in the house now too.
I'm finally here. I got it.
You got it?
Hi, Liz.
I
Welcome.
got it. I finally got the camera turned around. Hey, guys.
Hi.
Nice seeing y'all.
Nice
You
living
too.
room.
Oh, you like my living? Well, this is my face. So
That's good.
Yeah, other than cats?
I have a cat. My daughter works at a vet place. She's a vet tech.
Yeah.
So she had one day and said, hey, there's a cat here that has kidney disease. Would you want to take her? If we don't take her, she's going to go to the pound. And God only knows what will happen to her.
No.
So I said, yeah, no problem. We'll take her. Obviously, I would take her. And I've had her for about 2 months, and now she's finally starting to come out. She's not underneath my couch anymore.
Well, that's good.
Yeah,
That's very good.
we just read animals all the time.
Yeah.
On your paper.
Okay, so Karen, you learn about your conure that you didn't know. You got it.
Probably going off the seed diet, and I would say the Teflon pans and all that, the scents and all that needed eliminated.
Yeah,
Yes, that
because you
would be
weren't
the biggest.
aware of that, right? So you
No.
think how it's bad for us too when you got it.
And that was probably some of the things why my cockatiels didn't live past 10 years old, because I had probably had a Scentsy right by their cage and never even knew it. Knew it was a big deal.
Yeah. Yeah, that was probably it. But you never know. They weren't bred very well either, so
Yeah.
genetic stuff.
But yeah, it's more I didn't realize they were that sensitive. We have a wood stove that heats our house, so I'm like freaked out that the house might get smoky. And my husband has directions. It's like, get Clyde to the other side of the house so he doesn't get all that smoke inhaled if it ever happens. But so far, so good. So.
Yeah, that's my friend has one of those wood stoves and a bird. She thinks the Dan is okay. I don't know anything about it, so.
Well, if you have the right chimney and everything, it's usually 100% safe. But there's always the if.
Coco's going crazy.
Well, this is good for Beth to learn too, right, Beth?
What's that?
Beth wants a bird. It's good for you to learn all that.
Yeah, I know. I didn't realize they were so sensitive to stuff, but there's a lot to learn.
Yeah. Well, that's like Floyd. That's why he died. Who was it that sent me a message and said the number one important thing for a bird is air?
Oh.
So,
Wow.
yeah, so anyways.
Well.
But then it's crazy that all these wild conures and stuff live in South America in these cities, and they're exposed to all those fumes daily.
Oh yeah, too. Yeah. Like all the chemicals.
Like, how do they survive?
Coco's starting to act up.
She's acting up. Yeah, it's the queen. She's in charge.
She's been so good. Now she's mad that the other two are happy, and she's not happy. She's not happy if everyone else is happy. Did you ever have a friend like that?
Look at her. She's going. Look at. Uh-oh. Here comes Coco like Godzilla, but Coco.
She is like Godzilla. She's just angry.
Look at her go.
She's like the bad friend.
What a cutie pie.
What do they call them? Vampires or energy vampires? That's what she is.
Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah. So okay. So does anyone else want to come up? What do we got here? I think we've got everyone. Who's here? My screen is frozen. The screen is frozen. Do we have one?
No.
I can't see. Oh, there we go.
Come on, back, Kate. Let's go.
Gina.
Riley.
Come up now. And Amy.
Oh, neat.
Hey.
Hi, Amy.
Hey, Danita.
Hi, Amy.
Hi.
Hello.
Amy. Oh, Gina's got her cockatoo. Let's see your pets, Amy.
Yeah.
There's a Moroccan. There we go. Let's put the Moroccan on the screen. There we go.
Aww.
Oh.
Aww.
Diane's full.
What's your name?
That's big.
Little birdie.
This is
Einstein. Oh my God.
Einstein. I thought she was a
Einstein.
female.
Get them.
Can you hear us, Amy?
I can.
You can?
I can hear you.
Oh, okay.
See her?
Let me turn it off.
There he is. Yep.
Look, Kai. See the bird?
She's so good. Is she like Floyd? Very busy?
She is. It's more you have to keep her busy to keep her out of trouble.
Yeah.
So
Is she a rescue, or have you had her long?
I've had her. Let's see. I believe she's about 26 now, and I've had her for probably. I've had her probably at least 15 years.
Oh, wow.
15.
Wow.
That's nice.
Okay, how do I get this off the
Did she have
page?
any feather destructive behavior at all?
Not me.
You man.
Amy?
Come on, man. Yeah.
She does? Where, her chest?
Yes, she has been laying eggs. So
Let's get world famous Gina and those cockatiels on screen now. There she is with her cockatiels. Gina, see us? Hi, Gina.
Sweet. How many cockatiels do you have?
I don't know if she knows. Gina, do you see us? Oh. She went away. Okay.
Do you know of anybody out there that gets Triton cockatoos?
I'm online.
What?
How cool.
That gets what?
Triton cockatoos. They don't seem to be very popular.
Oh, Triton, yeah. I always call them Triton.
I've always called them Tritons. Well, that's a U.S. thing. I'm from the U.S., so I don't know if you say it. Anyone says it different.
I don't pronounce anything right.
Neither do I.
You do. So don't trust me.
No, because I have one, and I was just curious to, know of anybody else that has one and see if they have any kind of attitude issues, whether they get aggressive at certain times, that sort of thing.
They seem like they're full of character.
They are. But he also gets very aggressive towards other people or other animals, and I was just wondering if anyone else had had that experience.
Oh, some animals don't like other animals, like Coco, right?
Right. No, I get it with Coco.
Yeah.
Lucy says hi.
I don't know if anyone. Thanks, Carrie. You saw me scoop Coco before we lost him in cove.
Hey, Danita, I have a question for you.
No.
Do you recommend a male or a female bird?
Pardon me?
What's that?
Wilson?
I just was wondering, do you recommend female or male birds more? Because I worry about the egg laying.
Females, you worry about the egg laying.
Yeah. So the male would be better to get?
Male, yeah.
Okay.
Males are
The birds don't
feistier and
the eggs. Well, Floyd, he used to like his little egg.
yeah, he did, but he didn't lay it, so we didn't have any problems.
Okay, gotcha.
See,
Okay.
Sid, she has really bad problems.
You can see a pretty face.
Yeah, see, I don't want to have to worry about that, so I think I would prefer a male.
Yeah, because the eggs, they can lay an egg and not come out. It goes inside the digestive tract and they die.
Oh, yeah, that's a big deterrent. Okay.
So that's what's always a worry.
Yeah. Okay.
There are implants for females, aren't there? So they don't lay eggs?
Yeah. Coco has the implant. I don't know why. Sid had.
No, you can't type.
Oh. Has Coco ever laid eggs?
Them for the males too. You can get the implants for the males
Don't type.
too.
Oh.
No.
A good starter parrot is a parrot that fits your lifestyle. Right?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Oh, here we go. We got Gwyneth here. Gwyneth,
I'm here. There we are. There, Phil, you were.
Oh, look at. Here we go. I want to see this.
Oh, how adorable.
This is
So
hi.
cute.
This is Lucy. She's 10 years old.
Lucy.
Beautiful.
Lucy. She was the number one
Oh, so
veteran.
cute.
Thank you. She was the number one veteran in all of Mexico this year.
for showing.
Wow.
So
And now you came over this side.
Mexico?
I moved to Mexico 3 years ago.
Oh, cool. What part?
I'm in central Mexico in the state of Querétaro. I'm at the base of the Sierra Gorda Mountains, and it's freezing down here. I'm as cold
Really
as I can be.
interesting. That's very neat.
I have a heater that is constantly going. Please don't disconnect me again, child. I'm surrounded by vineyards and agriculture and dairy.
Wow.
So are you glad you moved there?
It's kind of, huh?
Are you glad you moved to Mexico? Oh, she's frozen.
Uh-oh.
I'm
Frozen.
extremely happy here.
Oh, you are?
Good.
Well, yeah, because the temperature, but are you near any water or are you just in the middle of like,
Love it.
you love it?
Baby in about 23 days.
23
Congratulations.
days? That's exciting.
Thank you. Grieving from a boy I lost.
Well, how old's the puppy going to be when you get it?
8 weeks to the day.
Oh. Aww.
I bet there's
He's coming from
as buttons as Pop say those sheep
No, you
dogs.
can't have any more. Oh, go.
I could you, Anita.
I bet they're really.
He's actually
super
coming
cute,
from
those
Canada.
dogs. Oh, where in Canada?
Oh.
From Welland up by Ontario.
Yeah,
That side.
I know where that is.
Actually, Lucy's from the same lady up there.
What about what was I gonna say? What was I gonna say to Liz? Liz, you have the rescue cat with the medical problems. Is he expensive to own or?
We've had a lot of tests done where we've had ultrasounds done, a lot of blood work. They thought, my daughter had thought she had some other disease, can't think of it right now, but she gets a discount because she's a vet tech.
Oh,
so, right. But the cat food is like $50 for like 24 cans because she has to be on a special diet.
Oh yeah.
But she also gets a discount on it, and the deal we made was, you get everything, we'll split the cost. But we also rescue racehorses, so you throw a cat on top of everything, plus the parrot and the cockatiels. I'm like, we need one more thing in our house.
Yeah.
But she's a great, I couldn't imagine her going to the pound. Nobody would adopt her. The people that had her, she has a microchip in her. The people that had her threw her out. They didn't want her anymore.
I wonder if she was sick.
I think it is because she was sick, and I think they knew about it, which is sad. We've rescued, we have horses that we have, and they have medical conditions, and they have issues on their own. So what do? Like send them off, throw them on a trailer, send them off to an auction and have them go to slaughter? Like, you just don't do that.
No.
You know what I mean? Like, you just take responsibility. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It just frustrates me. So when she told me about the cat, I'm like, my daughter and I got a house together right before COVID hit.
Yeah.
So I'm like, well, what the heck? Why not? What's one more? You know, we have 20 cockatiels. We have the Triton. I have the Triton cockatoo.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now we have a cat, and then we have the horses. Like, you know, let's bring something. It doesn't matter. You
I
know,
couldn't afford a rescue horse.
we know people that are involved in short story. There's a racetrack that's close to us in Massachusetts. I'm
Yeah.
from New England.
Yeah.
So one of the tracks closed. 2 horses got abandoned.
Okay.
So somebody we know said, hey, can you take these 2 horses? The owners, the track shut down, the racing stopped. 2 horses got left behind. So my daughter got a hold of me and says, what do you think? I says, I'll take one of them. Because that's all we do is we just rescue these animals.
You're a good
So
person.
we ended up getting her. The meanest thing you would ever want to see on the face of the earth. I've owned her for 7 years.
Yeah.
This past year is finally where I can touch her.
Oh my
I can
God.
brush her.
Yeah.
I can groom her. I can do her feet. I can put a blanket on her because it's cold here. I can actually put a blanket on her without her trying to either bite me, kick my head in, or charge me.
How
Wow.
long did it
7 years.
Wow.
7
You're
years.
a dedicated.
7?
7 years.
Wow.
It's and this past year, I started working with her. You can't ride her. She'll kill me. But this past year, I just started working with her again. And now she's accepting me and she's tolerating, and she's actually she's a sweet horse. But 7 years, like you look at them, most horses normally take us 4 years to be able to build them and be able to do stuff with them.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah. So when I see all this stuff, like the situation with you and Floyd, it broke my heart. That's when I followed you before then, but with Floyd, for whatever reason, it hit home.
Yeah.
And I can't tell you how much I cried watching your videos. And then I really started following you. But I understand, like, what we put into them, what these animals go through. I didn't know his history until you told more about it. And I'm like, oh my God, that's what we deal with these race horses. That's what we deal with. You know what I mean? And, you know, just my heart goes out to anybody who adopts these animals, and you just don't know. You don't know their history. You don't know where they've been. We don't know the history on these horses, but we take them in. We do what we can. We have a couple of them. We have 3 of them now. They will never go anywhere. They are staying with us till the day they die or I die. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, you know.
Oh, I know. Like, once you rescue them, like once you bring them back from poor health or you nurse them, it's like you'll never get another bond that like it's a special bond you have with them.
I mean, I can go to the barn after a really bad day at work, and these horses know me. And if I'm having a bad day, they'll legitimately come up to me and hug me and go, oh, God, it's going to be okay. You know what I mean? So it's like, how do you, even though the time you spent with them, and then there's times where we can sit there and go, you know what, is it worth it? Is it worth the money? We're not a nonprofit. Everything we do, it comes out of our pocket.
It's worth
You know,
it.
we don't get anything from anybody. And it's just the love that we have for them. Like, I have to go get supplies tomorrow morning. and it's just the love we have for them that we're going to do whatever we can for them.
Yeah.
You know, and they'll just never go anywhere because I'm just afraid if we do something like that, where are they going to end up? Because
Yeah.
now the slaughterhouses in the U.S. have opened up.
Oh.
When did they open up?
They opened up, well, we're in 2022. I think 2018, 2017, they opened back up in Texas. There was a big petition that went up. We fought it because we closed them. And all the horses that were abandoned, whatever, they were being shipped off to Canada. Well, it cost too much to ship horses off to Canada. So
They ship
people
them
were
down
just
to
selling
Mexico.
them really cheap to find them a home. But now that the slaughterhouses are open back up in the U.S., the price of the horse meat is making it hard for people to adopt horses.
Oh no,
Oh,
that's
people
bad.
eat horses?
They built a horse slaughter facility
I know.
in Roswell, New Mexico. And you guys
Oh.
fought it and they closed. They were not allowed to open.
Oh, they did.
They did. And then I guess about 6 years ago, they fought it again and it reopened. It finally opened. Let me put it that
Oh,
way.
maybe that's the one I'm thinking of. But I thought one open. Is that on the border of Texas?
Yes. It's
Oh,
in
that's
Roswell,
the one.
Roswell, New Mexico.
All right, that's the one that we did all fight. All us people that are involved in it.
Yeah.
I didn't
But
even
it's
know
sad.
there was
Yeah.
slaughterhouse.
Now they ship them down here to Mexico a lot too.
They do.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we have a lot of horse auctions in like Pennsylvania and New Jersey. A lot of people post stuff like, you need to come and rescue this horse. You know, like, and they show the horses and it just breaks your heart. But it's the same thing as we got a horse that came from an auction in New Jersey. It was back in 2010. When we got the horse, now we paid for her. We bought her. She had this huge wound on her back end.
Oh.
That we looked at the guy who was selling us the horse going, you know, number one, what happened to her? Well, they put 20 horses
in a truck
on a stock trailer, and they were killing each other.
Yeah.
That's so messed up.
I don't know.
Isn't it?
They have
Yeah.
it's usually
It's a
like the
lot of-
second Friday of the month or something every month all over Texas and New Mexico, where it's cattle, horses. Some places do dogs.
Really?
Missouri and Oklahoma are horrible about the dogs. Missouri especially.
I didn't know that.
And once they quit producing puppies, they sell them at auction.
That's just nuts, because that's nuts. Isn't that nuts?
That's so
It
nuts.
is.
Like, you have no soul. You have no.
that's
You don't take care of that animal.
I usually only breed myself once every 4 or 5 years.
Right.
And if I don't get something, then I go to a breeder that I know. But I don't sell to anybody. I've got a 15-year waiting list, and I don't sell to anybody I don't know.
Good for you. That's good.
Well, I'm a preservation breeder, and this breed is dying. We're on the extinction watch list.
Are you really?
Yes, we are.
Wow.
What
And
breed is that?
It's an old English sheepdog.
Oh.
Well, they
You don't see many of them.
You don't. I never see any of them.
And now, and no offense to anybody, but now all the people are into these designer dog things, and it's like to get a doodle dog, an OES and a golden mixed or something is just.
Have you ever seen those? Have you ever ran across a golden doodle or a
Yes, I
lab
have.
doodle? They
all
are
the
so
time.
high. They're so high strung, so
They're-
out of control. It's insane.
you don't know what you're getting when you get these dogs, because the doodles, you don't know what the temperament's going to be like. You don't
Right.
know what's behind them, and we're very, very. My word. I've been in Mexico too long. I'm trying to think in two languages. Um, we're really stop. Um, try to stop people from crossbreeding, because they'll get them and then they don't like them, or they, and you can't tell them what the temperament's going to be like, because
Okay.
it's not a real breed.
Right, but they get a lot of money here in the U.S. for those.
I know.
If you're looking for a golden doodle, a labradoodle, or a shih tzu doodle, or whatever they're doing now, they're like $2,500. That's the top end of it.
See, people
And paying for it.
That's because they're sold a bill of goods for less. A different way of putting it. They think, oh, it's a designer exclusive, and it's like, no, it's a mutt.
Right, right, yeah, yeah.
Which
That's
I
what we
have
used to go to the. Right, right. We used to go to the pound and pick up our mutt. That was part of. Could have been a golden doodle back then. You know what I mean?
And I'll tell you, the doodles, their coats. You couldn't pay me to groom one of them. They're worse than my sheepdog.
Really?
They're really worse than my sheepdogs, and I spend one whole day each week just brushing one of my dogs.
Wow.
I can imagine, yeah. Yeah,
So-
I think that's probably why no one wants sheepdog. All the work that goes into it.
It is, exactly. That, you get these cute little fuzzy puppies, and I'll send a picture once Freddie gets here. I'm praying that COVID doesn't close the border again. They're cute, they're adorable, but then when they start getting about 6 months old, they go through a gawky teenage ugly stage, and then you have to brush them, and brush them a lot, because then until they get 2 years of age, the coat change. You go through 4 different coat changes with them, and they mat. If you don't keep them
Now, do
brushed,
they have a second coat? Do they have an underlying coat like Malamutes and stuff like that? They do.
Yes, in fact, I keep everything that I brush it, and I spin and weave and knit.
Oh, really?
Do you really? Wow.
They have to pay for their keep. They have to pay for their keep somehow.
Good for you.
Hey, Cookie. That was cool.
I try. I was afraid you thought I was a puppy mill person, Danita, for a long time. And it's no.
I know, I like to bred dogs. I'm okay with that. My dogs are
But
purebred.
I'm very, very much. People don't even know people on my property. I'm very cautious with my dogs. We go to the dog shows and we come home.
English sheepdogs. People don't backyard breed those. Those are too much work.
They are. They're a lot of work. And they're very demanding. Danny gets me up, hitting me with a roll pillow at 7 o'clock every morning. She wants me up. Get up. Let me out, feed me. Okay, then we come back to bed and she watches Dr. Pole for 2 hours before she decides she wants me up again.
Angel.
Yeah. I have to tell you, I was asking you a lot about finding a cockatoo.
Yeah.
I've thought a lot about, and about the time I think I'm not going to get one, I found a place here in Mexico, in Querétaro, that a guy breeds them.
Uh-huh.
And I've thought about going to look, but I don't know. I mean, no, you're shaking your head no down on the bottom. I mean, I would love one, but I just wonder if I have the time to give one.
Cockatoos, you can need a lot of time.
You
But,
do.
And I'm
but
just,
Yeah, if I
well,
retire
I'm
early and
afraid of
make a lot of money, I'll
any
get a
of the,
cockatoo.
huh?
I said if I ever,
I would
like
say
retired early and had a lot of time, I'd get a cockatoo. Because they looks like they require a lot of time, and I'm all about that kind of
yeah,
stuff.
and then the thing about it is like a cockatoo, you're setting them up for life too. So when you get a
You gotta
cockatoo,
have
You
that.
are.
involved in having a new cockatoo, and if you don't do it properly, like um or if they're not bred properly or whatever you do, if you do something wrong, I mean that affects them for the rest of their lives, like not weaning them properly, or like you handle them too much. Apparently cockatoos are supposed to be raised by their parents for 2 years, but
Wow.
they're taken from
Really?
Wow.
their parents, well, when they're just little and hand fed, and then
Good.
so they're cuddled all the time by the new
Mm-hmm.
owners and handled. So you
Mm-hmm.
just set up the rest of their lives to be needy for people, or needy for parents, where they're supposed to fledge naturally over a 2 year period.
See, this guy, I guess this guy breeds them down here. I didn't even know about him till my family that takes care of me um, told me. She says, "Oh yeah, he's got a whole lot of them," and I was like, "But I've learned from you and on this wonderful list that that's not such a good thing." So
Yeah, there's lots of birds in Mexico. I've seen so many birds stuck in small cages somewhere, and I bet you there's lots of birds that need to be rescued in Mexico.
when I went to Hermosillo uh, a couple of months ago, when I got bit by the spider, we were racing the hurricane to get out of here, to get
Yeah.
home. There were all these little boys with a long stick with all these beautiful green parrots, the green parrots, standing on the side of the road selling them.
Yeah, like pigeons.
Wow.
You can even buy an American eagle.
No way.
No.
Yep.
Really?
You have to know the towns, and the kids stand on the side of the road with all these birds. And it's not just birds. You can get just about anything on the side of the road.
Yeah.
It's
Anyway,
sad. It's very
yeah,
sad.
but they're like poor though, right? So it's like,
They're extremely poor.
yeah.
Extremely poor. The
Wow.
poverty the poverty here is bad. Um,
I don't think I would support a cockatoo breeder. I would rescue one, but I wouldn't support a breeder.
I thought
Me either.
about going to visit him and seeing what he might have that is no more in a breeding program. Like he's just trying to
Yeah,
give him a
like
good
an
life
old
and get
breeder.
rid of him.
Yeah,
An
old
older
breeder.
one.
Yeah.
That's I don't know. It's just it's hard to understand. But like I said, I think Danny and Lucy and then Freddie when he gets here, they're going to keep me pretty busy.
Yeah.
It's
I mean, cockatoos are a lot of work. I've had mine. I got him a month old. I hand fed him, raised him, whatever. He's 26 years old right now.
wow.
He's in my will. I had to make provisions for him. I'm not a spring chicken. I'm getting older. I had to make provisions for him to make sure that my daughter would take him and raise him and finishing him and leave money behind for his care.
See, I'm
They're
the
just a
same way.
lot of work. He's gonna outlive me in a heartbeat.
I got bit by a spider when I went to Hermosillo, and it's the only The only deadly one in all of Mexico. And it made me open my eyes with my dogs of what
Right.
I'm getting a will together and trying to figure out how to get them back to my breeder in Canada if something does happen to me again. And yeah, my friends say if there's one deadly thing in the area, it will find me, and it did.
That's terrible.
That's some bad luck.
What?
But look at
What?
Coco.
What?
Coco's dead.
I'm
Coco's
sorry.
suffering.
I can't hear you very well.
Oh, hold on. I said that's really bad luck to get bit by a spider like
Oh
that.
my Lord. I had COVID. I was one of the first 20 people in Mexico to catch COVID. And then a year later, I got bit by it's called a violinista spider, a violin spider. It's worse than a brown recluse.
Oh, Lord.
Wow.
I've never been bitten by a spider.
Neither have I.
That I know of.
Neither have I, luckily.
You
We
don't
probably ate a
want
couple
to.
of them in our food, but we didn't get bit by one.
You don't want to.
Are those spiders in the United States?
A brown recluse is really bad.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but I mean the violin.
In the U.S., they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The violin spider is as well?
The violin spider is
I
in
never heard of that.
Mexico. And it's
Okay.
it's called a violinista, and it's worse than the brown recluse. They said I was like 6 hours away from being dead.
Oh my God.
Wow.
And
You're so lucky.
That's scary.
I have to take medicine before 30 minutes before I eat any meal. It really tore my digestive tract really bad.
Are you all
But
Hey guys, this is Tess.
hi, Ted.
Are you all better?
Oh,
What?
Aw,
So
look
she
at
was
Tess.
she was a wild barn kitten, and I found her sitting by my house, and she was wounded. So I tried to treat her, and it didn't work, and so she ended up having her leg amputated.
Oh, I don't care. She's loved by you, and look at that.
And I was talking about getting a new cat, and I'm like, oh, I'm just not gonna get a black cat. Well, here she is, solid black.
How does she walk? Does she walk okay?
Oh yeah, she walks really good. It's her back leg, and she runs better than she walks. She walks with like a thud, but when she runs, she flies. So
I had a kitty for 21 years, and I just can't get another kitty. I can't.
Are you okay, Milo?
Yeah, my old guy, he just passed away. He was 13 and he had cancer, and I put him down right before Christmas.
Oh,
So.
oh that's tough.
Yeah, I wasn't having very good luck. I lost a golden retriever and a cat. So within like 2 weeks.
Oh, that's hard.
Rough.
Yeah, it wasn't a very fun Christmas.
I lost a brother and a sister 2 weeks apart.
Oh,
that's bad.
That did me in, and then the next 6 months later, I lost my kitty, and I was just like,
well, we're all here to help each other through that. So
I know.
life is gonna
Yeah.
be good. You good?
I'll show you.
So
I'll show you Freddie once he gets here.
Oh, I can't. There's always more
oh,
animals out
need
there.
to see Freddie.
You can find a place. Where's Freddie?
I don't even know what he looks like. I've not seen him. I've seen a picture. She had 12 puppies.
12?
And I don't know. I just told Amber, I said, you've done well for me in the past. Just pick for me whichever one you think. And I'll see him when he gets off the airplane. I love that cockatoo.
Puppy. Puppies are so fun.
They are, right?
I'm trying to get up for the no sleep, and my arms being bitten to pieces by needle teeth, and my ankles.
When I got Otis, I would take him out every 3 hours.
The harder it is to have a puppy.
It is, and I'm no, as you said, you're not a spring chicken. I don't know. I'm 66 years old, and I'm thinking, going, am I old? Am I too old for this? I really am.
I don't know what Brad's gonna do with our dogs because he has to carry them. He's gonna have to
Aw.
start carrying them. So,
Do you give them turmeric?
some turmeric.
Otis.
I don't. No.
Danita, you might want to look at some turmeric at just a human health food store. The capsules.
Yeah.
It's really good for joints for older dogs.
Well, we're giving them joint supplements. Is that the same or?
It could be different. I mean, I know some people that give like 4 or 5 different supplements.
Well, dogs are going to the vet tomorrow. I think is it tomorrow?
Okay.
Izzy's got to get her nails cut. So.
Don't worry.
And then she's got Izzy has to. What else? Izzy still has that skin issue. So.
Do you know what the skin issue is from?
It was a yeast infection, or I don't know. It was like infected all of her skin. So she was on pill for 30 days.
Was it demodinic mange?
I don't know. It wasn't. They never said mange.
Well, no. I mean, I would ask them tomorrow and then let me know. Because obviously, if I don't have hair on my dogs, I can't do anything.
Well, it's like it took away the top layer of skin. The top layer of her skin was affected. And they get like those elephant. It's called those elephant skin.
The elephantitis, yeah.
Yeah. So she started getting that. So I don't know why.
See if you can get the name of what it is and let me know.
I will.
That's cool.
Brad takes her, so I always have to ask him, and then he never knows anything.
Cookie's saying hi ho. Hi ho, Cookie.
Yeah, we're
Love you.
We're gonna have to end our live, guys.
I was gonna say I need to go to bed. It's late down here too.
I need to go to bed. I gotta get up
It was
early.
nice meeting everyone, and I
Nice
promise I'll
meeting
have my
you.
hair done next time.
We're gonna have to end it. Oh, I can't hear because Lou's decided that she's gonna start yelling. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna have to end it.
Thank you. I'm glad it worked out
Thank
tonight.
you.
Good night,
Yeah,
Denise.
yeah, me too.
Everybody.
It was fun.
You guys are all
Bye,
super
Danita.
fun.
Bye, everybody.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
Thanks for
Bye.
coming on, everyone.
Bye, Anthony.
Good night.
Bye. Good night.
Bye. Now I got to figure out how to get out of here.
Yeah, how